What is education? Who knows the meaning of education? What is education? Who knows the meaning of education? What is education to you? What is education to you? Yes, please. Is the key to success? That is, education is the key to success. That's a good one. Education is a key to success.
Education is light.
Education is light. Removes you from the darkness, yeah? Education, what is education? What is education? So you are in school and you don't know the meaning of education? Is that right, that you don't know the meaning of education? Because if you don't know the meaning of education, there's no way you can work hard. You only work hard when you know what you're doing. Therefore, you need to understand the meaning of education so that you can see how important it is for you to be serious with your education. Alright?
Yes.
Good.
Education is the preparation for good life.
It is the
Preparation
for good life. Okay? Good. Now let me tell you a very simple way of understanding the meaning of education. Okay? They say education is a process. When you say something, don't write that. I want you just to listen. Just listen. I will tell you when I want you to write something. They say education is a process. Something that is a process means it has no end. It begins from the womb to the tomb, from the cradle to the grave, from the time you are born until the time you die. You will never stop learning. Education is a continuous process. From the time we were born until we will die, we shall always be learning. The only interesting or the only challenging thing is, if you don't learn voluntarily, life will teach you by force. It is a process, and it has to begin from the time you are born until you die. And if you don't do it voluntarily, life will teach you by force. Because you and me, we have 3 schools, 3 teachers. If we refuse to learn from the first teacher, who is your parent, and then you refuse to learn from your teacher, who is your teacher, then life will now teach you. And when life teaches you, it teaches you in a very hard way. So education is a process. It is a process. Therefore, you cannot at any time say, now I am tired of education. Because when you say you are tired of education, it means you are tired of life. There is no time you will say, now I have completed my education. Because if you say, I have completed my education, it means you have completed your life. You are now ready to die. So it is a process. It is a process, okay? But a process of what? A process of getting knowledge. One is knowledge. What does that mean? It means wherever you are, when you hear something very important for your life, make sure you write it down. When you are in school, make sure you get all the information you need. Don't allow anything to pass you, because this process needs knowledge, needs information. So always have a notebook somewhere. When you're talking to someone and someone says something important, you write it down. Don't trust your memory so much. You read something very important in a book, you write it down. A teacher says something very important, you write it down. It is a process of getting information. And believe me, the best place to get information is at the school, isn't it?
Yes.
So the time you are at the school, make sure you get all the information you need to know that will help you in life. If you don't do that, you will finish school and you will still be an ignorant person. And that's why some people will say, have you passed through the school or the school has passed through you? Because it's like you went to school and the school did not change you at all. You're not different. You're still a local person. You're still a Swahili. You're still the way you came to school and you have finished school. You getting my point? So it is a process of getting information. Number two, apart from information, education gives you skills. What skills? Life skills. Education teaches you how to live. And not just to live, but how to live well. So through education, you get to understand yourself better. That is a skill of knowing who you truly are. Where you come from, where are you now, and where are you heading to. Yesterday you were a baby, today you are a teenager, tomorrow you will be a full adult, day after tomorrow you will be an old person. And after that, you will also die. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So when you understand yourself this way, you will be careful of what you do with yourself. So education gives you the skills of understanding yourself. Then it gives you skill number two, the skill of knowing, of understanding and knowing how to live with other people. Very important, because you are not in this world alone. You are in this world with so many people. Unfortunately, God created us in different tribes, different religions, different races, different colors, but He created only one world. We must coexist in this small world together. You cannot have your separate world. Are you getting my point? So education is supposed to empower you to learn how to live with other people, understand them, and then know how to live with them. And then the skill number three is the skill of knowing how to make good decisions. Why is that important? Because the difference between people comes only from the decisions that they make in life. If you look at us now here, we all look the same. But some of you will become doctors. Some of you will become teachers. Some of you will become pilots. Some of you will become engineers. Some of you will become millionaires. And some of you, may God forbid, you might become nobody. But you are in the same class, in the same school. How can you become different then in life? Because of the choices you will make. Some of you will make positive choices and concentrate with your studies and work very hard. Some of you will make choices of playing at the school until you're sent away, you're sent home. Some of you will still remain, but you might not. In Mulkura, people don't fail. If you don't want to pass, we send you home. That is our culture. No one fails in Mulkura. And that is why last year in Kilifi County, Mulkura Girls was regarded as the quality school, because all the grades we get in our school are quality grades, are grades that can take a girl to college. You getting my point?
Yes.
So in our school, we don't allow non-quality grades. That means by Form 3, if you are showing us you're not ready to pass, we will ask you to back. Go and fail somewhere else. Here we don't allow people to fail. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
So the choice. And that's why we say each one of us, we are self-made. We make ourselves. We decide who we want to become in life. No one makes you. You make yourself. How do you make yourself? You make yourself by the choice that you make with your life. You choose to fail, you will fail. You choose to pass, you will pass. So education gives us skills. And then the most important, education gives us positive attitudes. It is a process of getting knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Why are attitudes very important? Attitudes are important because it takes your attitude plus your aptitude for you to go to the higher altitude. Your attitude decides the altitude you will reach in your life. Are you getting my point? Yeah. Your attitude, what you think about yourself and how you see other people always determines which level you go in life. That's why some people have more money, some people have very little money, and some people have no money at all. That's why some people are professors, others are nothing. That's why some people are very successful, others are failure. It always comes from your attitude. You become what you think most of the time. Can you repeat that? You become
what you think most of the time.
You are, can you repeat that?
You are
who you are,
who you are
because that is what you think
that is what you think
you are.
you are.
That is the meaning of attitude. So if you see yourself and you think of yourself as someone who is just surviving, struggling, you will become a struggling, a hustler. But if you think you are someone who is out to make it, someone who is out to become great, someone who is out to become important, someone who is out to become significant, you become exactly that. That's why you see 2 girls, 2 boys, 3 boys born by the same mother, the mother that we all love. I love you, Mama. Say no. Yes. That mother that you love was given birth to you. Some children from that mother becomes great, and some children from that mother becomes useless. Now you ask yourself, how come? Same mother? One is a doctor, one is sweeping toilets. What's the problem? Attitude, choice. You get my point? That's why it's very important to make the right choice. So it is a process of acquiring information, skills, and positive attitude that will ultimately enable you to perform your primary obligation so that you can get the best from this world and the best in the hereafter. Understand me?
Yeah.
That is why in the Quran Allah has told us to pray that Allahumma atina fi dunya wa fil akhirah wa qina. Now education is supposed to do that. It's supposed to make your world very beautiful. You are a doctor, you have your job, you're helping people, you're treating people, you're helping the community. So your world is good. And through that service, when you die, Allah is also pleased with you. You are a teacher, you teach people, you educate people, your world becomes good. And when you die, Allah is happy with you and you go to paradise. You getting my point? So education is a process of acquiring knowledge, skills, and positive attitude to enable you perform your primary obligation so that you can get the best in this world and the best in the hereafter. Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is very
Beautiful.
That means therefore, the only thing in this world that can give you everything you want, name it. You want finances, education will give you. You want to become famous, education will make you famous. You want people to treat you fairly, education will make people treat you fairly. Are you getting my point? Yes. You want to be firm in your decisions, education will give you that firmness. And that's why everybody now agrees the only investment in life that will never let you down, the only investment in life that can never fail, the only business you can do that will never go bankrupt is the business of educating yourself. Because the moment you finish educating yourself and you become a doctor, you will be a doctor until you die. But if you open a shop today, even if it is a supermarket, things can go wrong and one day you can close that shop and you don't have that shop anymore. Are you getting my point? Even if you become a minister today, but if you don't have education, maybe next time they will never appoint you to become a minister again. If you're a member of parliament today, next time they might not give you election. You will never be a member of parliament again. You can sleep a king and then you wake up a prisoner. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
But you can never sleep a professor and then when you wake up in the morning, there is no knowledge in your head again. The thieves have come and stolen all the books you put here. Is that possible? No, unless they kill you, isn't it? So the only investment that stays with you until you die is